Greenland. After 5 years under frozen ground, the child's body has minimal decay, but its desiccated skin is stretched tightly across cheekbones and brow. A shallow resemblance of its living self, this shriveled, nameless child will soon serve a greater purpose. The wronged woman cuts off the corpse's head and carefully stitches its leathery skin to the upper torso of a large dog. She removes the dog's paws and replaces them with talons of an eagle. She takes out the child's teeth and inserts shards of jagged whalebone in their vacant cavities, creating a shark's grimace. The hindquarters of an elk, recently perished but already ravaged by scavengers, becomes the legs. She places the creation near a water source, and kneeling down beside it, she thrusts a small bundle, a lock of hair wrapped in a piece of cotton tied with bits of fish intestine, into the chest cavity. While speaking words intently over the body, she blankets it in fresh Viridian moss and bilberry leaves, then departs. A few days later, the creature awakens and chokes its first breath. It cries out in hunger. The woman lays in the moss beside it, cradles it, its withered head in her arms, and feeds it from her own breast. For 3 long weeks she cares for it in her home, watching it grow stronger, larger, and more dangerous. Soon the creature no longer craves breast milk, and instead eats the rodents that scurry around the small cabin. The time has come to set it out on its task. She leads it back to the riverside, kneels down in the damp moss, and whispers a name, a place, a vengeful deed, long overdue, into the creature's ear. It stands in determination, its dead eyes focused on the horizon, its jaw gritting, its taloned fists clenched. For just a moment it pauses before it departs into the night. The woman returns to her home, content. But several weeks later, while she ponders the progress of the Tupilak, wondering whether those who had wronged her had now been vanquished, there came a thunderous crash at the door. There, on the threshold, stood her creation, her spell undone, his purpose reversed. It was a risk she knowingly taken. Before she could say a word or even hold up a hand in protest, the Tupilak was upon her, tearing into her, pulling her into pieces bit by bit. This creature, of her own making, revenge made of flesh and bone, had found its way home.